but she's still got one more in her tonight. It's past the hour, the night is thin, but sugar, that don't mean I'm clocking in. You take that seat, I'll take that mic, and pour one more just how you like.
The sax is soft, the lights are low, and I've still got one more note to show.
This ain't goodbye, not just yet. It's one last song, like a sweet regret.
Last call, but I'm not done. This jazz just kissed the setting sun.
So raise your glass and tip your hat, 'cause nights like this don't end like that.
He winks, I smile, we dance the air. The bass walks cool with vintage flair.
I hum a line, he taps the bar. This club ain't home, but it ain't far. Shh, keep it low. Let's toast the echoes, soft and slow.
Last call, but hearts still glow.
In every note, the band will know. So sip your drink and don't be rude. Here's one more, just for the mood. Jazz always leaves you smooth.
The chandelier sways with golden gleam. A record spins like a lover's dream.
He walked in with a rose in hand, straight from a picture, bold and grand. She turned her head, a silent cue, and time stood still as lovers do. At the Starlight Lounge, love finds its tune beneath the glow of a crescent moon. A glance, a smile, the night begins with jazz and fate and violins. She wore a dress like summer rain, soft as the sax, sweet as champagne. They danced as if the war had passed, two hearts pretending peace could last. She whispered stories through a song of waiting years, of staying strong. He held her close like a prayer made real, to feel again, to dare to feel. At the Starlight Lounge, time takes a breath, each step a vow, each chord a pledge. though morning waits just past the door, tonight they're dancing evermore. Dawn would break the spell, but for tonight all would be well. She leaned in close, he touched her cheek. The music said what none could speak. At the Starlight Lounge the stars align, two lonely souls in perfect time. Let history fade, let pages turn. This love will swing and softly burn.
Last note lingers sweet and long. They leave the floor, but not the song.
La nuit, la lune, le jazz, soft, begins. On Rue des Roses, the lights are low. Your shadow lingers where I go. The waiter nods, the band begins. A song of love, of might have beens. The wine is red, the night is slow. Your laughter lingers in the glow. The waltz of years still spins in time. 3 steps between your heart and mine. Paris Café, dreams in bloom, where lost lovers hum and perfume. Waltz in Rouge, soft and true. The night still dances without you. The cigarette burns slow in hand. A record plays, I barely stand. But still I smile, the music knows. Some hearts don't fade, they just compose. A city sings when love's alone. Paris Café, hold me near. The jazz recall what won't appear. Waltz in Rouge through wine and rain, till love returns in song again. Bonsoir, mon amour. The music stops, but you remain. It's late, the air is sweet and warm. The crowd is still, the night transformed. One last drink, one last song to last a while. She sung of love, of pain, of rain, of candlelight and midnight trains. But now she hums in soft caress, a parting note, a sweet undress. One last song before we part, wrapped in strings and beating heart. Don't say goodbye, just close your eyes and let this jazz be our disguise. Her voice still floats in cabaret, where time and tears just drift away. She winks beneath the fading beam and sings you back into a dream. Every note a soft caress, a whispered kiss, a gold-stained dress. One last song to dim the light, a hush that turns into the night. No curtain drop, no final bow, just music fading here and now. She walks away, but she sings you still.
A papa call, a whispered cheer, the diva step through velvet sheer. She sings where candlelight meets sin, where broken hearts and gin begin. A crystal laugh, a silk perfume, she's the starlight in the room. Smoke and champagne, lovers lost, kisses sweet, but love's the cost. She pours her soul in every line, a vintage heart aged in time. He tips his hat, she tips her glass, a silent spark as strangers pass. They've never met, but feel they know the rhythm of that old soft glow. She's danced with fame and dined with lies, but finds her truth in lullabies. The band plays low, she takes her cue and paints the past in shades of blue. Smoke and champagne, crystal dreams, notes that float in moonlit beams. Her voice a cloud, her gaze a flame. No one leaves her song the same. Still she dances on repeat for every soul who ever cried. She sings so no one's love has died. Smoke and champagne, tales untold of midnight hands and rings of gold. She is the sound of dreams that ache, a toast to all the hearts that break. The room exhales, she disappears. Her song remains across the years. Snap, snap, breathe in the light. Coffee brews, morning jazz takes flight. The sunlight dances on my floor. Your record spins, I hum once more. Eggs on the stove, the world feels new, and every chord reminds me of you. A lazy breeze, the curtains sway, the melody begins to play. You said life's jazz, just improvise, and now I see it in your eyes. Sunday in jazz, soft and slow like toast and jam and radio. We don't need plans, just this sound. Let love in silence spin around. We sway in socks across the tile. You pour the cream, I catch your smile. It's not a song we have to write, we're living it in morning light. Ooh da da, doo doo ah. Smooth piano dances under every breath, a gentle phrase. This jazz turns time into a haze. Sunday in jazz, let it stay. Let sunshine rinse the blues away. We're just a verse, a simple tune, but in this moment we're in bloom. Snap, sta-da-da, 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 snap, sta-da-da, sta-da-da. Snap, 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 snap. Light through the window, soft and clear. The song of us is playing here. She walks in starlight, dressed in silk, with lipstick red and skin like milk. Her voice is velvet, smooth and low. She sings of hearts from long ago. The crowd leans in, the trumpet sighs. She captures time with just her eyes. A single note, the room ignites. The jazz begins, the
She casts a spell, a golden age we know too well. Her song is smoke in chandelier glow, a story wrapped in undertow. She paints the air with tales of flame, and every man forgets his She doesn't chase, she owns the stage. Her jazz outshines the silver age. Jazz diva in black and gold, with every lyric stars unfold. She fades with grace into the dark, but leaves behind a burning spark. Her voice still echoes from afar. The diva lives in every bar. I wrote you letters I never sent, each line a night. My heart was bent. The jazz we loved stayed in the air, but I just watched your empty chair. The piano waits like it still knows our melody in minor flows. You left your song inside my hands, but never gave me where it lands. Unsent letters, words that stayed, all the jazz we never played. A kiss held back, a note unsaid, it still echoes where you laid your head. Your cigarette still in the glass, the ash of time too soft to pass. I trace the chords we didn't write, each bar a breath lost in the said it's just a passing phase, but jazz don't lie, it always stays. the jazz we felt but never made. Some songs belong to what we hide, but still they play deep down inside. Lights go soft, her heels give things that I didn't dream. She walks in satin, pure and slow, like every frame in a picture show. Her voice, a kiss from yesteryear, still makes the chandelier shed tears. Red lips that hold a midnight flame, each note she sings carves out her name. A queen draped in spotlight and gold, her music magic never old. Forever in satin she reigns alone, in melodies carved from diamond and tone. This timeless song, it never fades. It lives in curtains, gowns and shades. The trumpets hush to hear her breathe. She dances slow on velvet sheath. 1,000 men would trade the years to catch the shimmer of her tears. She's not just jazz, she's all of time, a voice that sings past every line. Forever in satin, high and wide, the echoes bloom, the stars collide. She fades like dusk, so soft, so long, but still we hum her timeless song. Listen close. She may have bowed, but not quite gone. She lives in
la nuit, la lune, le jazz. Soft waltz begins in candlelight. En Rue des Roses, the lights are low, your shadow lingers. Where I go, the waits are not, the band begins. A song of love, of might have been. The wine is red, the night is slow. Your laughter lingers in the glow. The waltz of years still spins in time. 3 steps between your heart and mine. Paris Café, dreams in bloom, where lost lovers hum in perfume. Waltz in rouge, soft and true. The night still dances without you. Cigarette burns slow in hand, a record plays. I barely stand, but still I smile. The music knows some hearts don't fade, they just compose. Notes swirl like leaves on cobblestone. A city sings when love's alone. Paris Café, hold me near. Let jazz recall what won't appear. Waltz in rouge through wine and rain, till love returns in song again. Bonsoir, mon amour. The music stops, but you remain.
Snap, snap. Oh yeah. Lazy trumpet echoing softly. Dim light on velvet chairs. Smoke curls through midnight air. A record spins its sweet refrain from a time we feel again. Golden era jazz, let it play. From Harlem nights to cabaret, every note a warm embrace, taking us to a softer place. There's charm in every old refrain, a dancing soul in each champagne. Those swinging horns, that silky sound, where joy and sorrow both are found. Golden era jazz, don't fade away. The 20s dreams, the 50s sway. Let every chord and gentle line relax the heart, suspend the time. Sway.
rhythmic spin, in every groove the calm within. Golden era jazz, you still remain through radio crackles and window rain. Classic songs to close the day, where memories and souls still play. From 1920 to 1950s nights, jazz will always feel just right.
I boarded this train with nothing but rain, a suitcase of silence, a heart full of strain. The city fades out like a lost refrain, but the sax still cries down every lane. The bar car hums in quiet blue, whiskey and echoes, table for two. But all I see is a ghost in view, you in the seat that once held true.
Midnight train jazz rolling through the blues, leaving my past like worn out shoes. Every town's a note I never played, and every track a memory laid.
The rhythm sways with every mile, old vinyl dreams and half-heard smile. I lean on bass, the chords confess that jazz and lonesome travel best. With spring, I chase the cold through jazz that only nights can hold.
Midnight train jazz, one-way ride through broken chords I tried to hide. The smoke, the sound, the things we lose
still haunt the rails in midnight blues. This train don't stop for hearts like mine, just plays the blues right on time.
Watch me now, this ain't just sugar. It's swinging smooth. I don't need diamonds, don't need pearls, just a saxophone and a spin, my girls. He caught my eye at table 2. Then the drummer hit and the magic flew. He said, you shine like an old love song. I said, baby, play it right and I'll sing along. The way he moved, that little grin, well, the jazz band started to reel us in. Sugar and swing, that old jazz kiss. Give me a tune I can't resist. One wink, one dip, one daring line, and I'm melting into 1949. He twirled me out, I twirled back in. That kind of spark should be a sin. The bass, and I danced like a scandal in velvet style. Snap, snap, ba-ba-da-da. You didn't hear it from me. But baby, jazz is the best kind of sweet.
It's late, the air is sweet and warm. The crowd is still, the night transformed. One last drink, one final smile, one last song to last a while. She sung of love, of pain, of rain, of candlelight and midnight trains. But now she hums in soft caress, a parting note, a sweet undress. One last song before we part, wrapped in string
but she sings you still.
Hush now. They say she once ruled every stage. She sang in velvet, lips of wine, a name once glowing on the sun. Crowds would hush with bated breath to hear her hold a note to death in shadowed halls. Her echo sways, a rose in bloom that won't decay. No one recalls the day she fell, but jazz remembers all too well. The vanishing voice, wrapped in smoke, she sang till every mirror broke. Legends don't need last goodbye. They haunt the chords where silence lies. A satin glove, a stolen glance, one final bow, one final dance. She left the world without a name, but every lounge still speaks her flame. She didn't die, she slipped away into the jazz the shadows play. The vanishing voice beyond the stage still turns each song, each yellowed page. She fades like dusk through marbled shade, but legends like hers never fade. Shh, you'll hear her still in every whisper jazz has made.
Bada-bop, snap, snap. Get your drinks, boys. She's back. I walk in red heels, clicking time, silk on my hips and rhythm and rhyme. The band starts cooking, lights get low, the crowd gets hot when I steal the show. He says he's cool, I say we'll see, 'cause I don't dance for anything free. But play that swing with a little bite, and I'll be fire all through the night. Velvet swing, I rule the floor. Oh, she's born.
watch me shine, hear that roar.
She's gold.
A wink, a twirl, a sassy spin. This club's my court, now let's begin. That bass walks smooth, that trumpet growls. I flash a grin, the room just howls. I don't do soft, I don't do shy, but I'll sing sweet while I pass you by. Boys in suits and dames in pearls, but I'm the flame that spins. Velvet swing queen of the beat, if
She don't miss.
jazz and satin heat.
Cube your bliss.
One more set, just try to leave. You'll be hooked once you leave. Snap, wink. The band might stop, the lights may dim, but jazz like this lives on in sin.
Spotlight snaps, she's here. In heels of flame, the band strikes up. This ain't no game.
She walks the floor like it's her throne. Every light she claims as her own. With heels that click in perfect time, her voice explodes in notes that climb.
The drummer smiles, the trumpet winks. She hits the high and no one blinks. She bends a note, the room lets go, and jazz ignites in full stage glow.
Curtain call, she owns the stage. With fire and flare and velvet rage, she doesn't just perform the part. She sings with thunder from the heart. She flips the script, she steals the show. Her final belt, a blinding glow. The audience is on its feet. She sings like jazz and Broadway meet.
Trumpets blaze, the spotlight turns.
The diva climbs with every chord, a rising star the crowd adored. Curtain call, one last refrain. She hits the sky, then back again. A voice like gold, a soul uncaged.
City lights blur in window panes. Jazz whispers soft in midnight rains. Each note a sigh I used to know. Each chord reminds me how you'd go. Rainy nights and broken rhythms, lonely hearts and faded hymns. You left a song, but not the words, just melodies that never heard. The bar is quiet, but my mind roars with every tune we dance before. You're not here, just sax and shade, and that old waltz the jukebox played. Rainy nights and broken rhythms, falling slow like silent prisms. The beat is gone, but time won't stop. Your memory plays on every drop. I sip on blues with lips gone dry, as jazz and tears begin to tie. I sing to ghosts and chairs half warm. A love once loud, now distant, worn. But jazz forgives, and so must I, to let you go with one last sigh. Rainy nights and broken rhythms, still I hum those aching systems. One more song, one last refrain, till only just and I remain.
She leans on the mic with a far-off gaze, a fragile echo from golden days, her voice a hush in velvet tones, a lullaby for hearts alone. Whispers in the smoke, soft and low, secrets only midnight knows. She tells no lies, but never speaks. Her song is where the silence leaks. A man in gray sips slow and stares. He's seen that face in other affairs, but tonight her eyes are far away, in love with something time won't say. She once had dreams in satin white, now she just sings them into the night. A ghost of glamour dressed in grace, still searching for that one lost face. Whispers in the smoke, love in disguise, flickering low like goodbye eyes. Each note she breathes, a fading flame. Each lyric knows no man's name. The bartender hums, the crowd leans back. Her melody traces a silver track. She'll disappear like dreams at dawn. Another night, another song, but something stays, a trace, a sigh of love that lingers though it died. Whispers in the smoke, always there. Perfume shadows in the air. Long after lights and curtains close, her voice will haunt where no one goes. I wrote you letters I never sent, each line a night. My heart was bent. The jazz we loved stayed in the air, but I just watched your empty chair. The piano waits like it still knows our melody in minor flows. You left your song inside my hands, but never gave me where it lands. Unsent letters, words that stayed, all the jazz we never played. A kiss held back, a note unsaid, it still echoes where you laid your head. Your cigarette still in the glass, the ash of time too soft to pass. I trace the chords we didn't write, each bar a breath lost in the it's just a passing phase, but jazz don't lie, it always stays. Unsent letters, dreams delayed, the jazz we felt but never made. Some songs belong to what we hide, but still they play deep down inside. Room goes dark, the notes remain. In every rest, I see your name.
The spotlight burns, but not too bright. She exhales dreams into the night. She lights a velvet cigarette, red lips trembling with regret. 1,000 yesterdays in her sight, and still he lingers, though long goodbye. Velvet cigarette, slow and sweet, like memories dancing down the street. Every puff of love she lost, each breath a line that time has crossed. She sang in Paris, danced in Rome, but never found a place called home. Now every tune's a souvenir of hands once warm, now disappeared. The asphalt soft, the smoke grows thin, the past returns like violins. She sings not loud but deep instead of nights she can't forget or shed. Velvet cigarette, glowing blue, wrapped in jazz and longing too. The room walks off stage with a silent nod, leaving the hush like she's a god. No one claps, but no one dares to forget the fire in her stares. Velvet cigarette, last flame fades, but her torch burns and serenades. Tonight she sang of loss and grace, a kiss of smoke, a vanished face, a curl of haze, a whispered debt still glowing, her velvet cigarette. She's a G. Her voice a threat. She sings and no one. The trumpet as each syllable a cry of love. Diva in gold, her voice ascends the heavens. She weaves the sky with every soul and pulls the stars to trembling. She's in of midnight skies, and as her voice begins to, it fills the hall. Her soul in sound, her truth unbound, a symphony in every round. Divine
Cigarette smoke curls through the light, whispers and clinks in a dim lit night. She steps on stage in satin blue, pearls and poise, a soul so true. A hush falls soft as she begins, her voice like velvet deep within. Velvet nights in Harlem, hear her sing tales of lost love and wedding rings. A trumpet moans, the shadows sway, and time just melts away. She leans on the mic, the world fades. With every line a heart she saves. Her heels tap slow on wooden floors as memories drift from smoky doors. Oh, the war took him far from home, left her singing, left alone. But in this club her pain takes flight, a star reborn in Harlem's night. Velvet nights in Harlem, so divine. Her voice like bourbon aged in time. Each lyric aches, each note a tear, for every love that disappeared. She smiles at no one, eyes half closed. Her song, the only truth she knows. The spotlight bows, she takes a breath and sings of love and life and death. Velvet nights in Harlem, she still reigns, queen of jazz and midnight pains. Through every club and every bar, her song will echo where the legends are.
Sky is brushing golden wine. The sax is slow, the clock unwinds. You pour the red, I hum a tune as jazz begins to fill the room. The day is done, the light is low, and memories in soft chords flow. We don't need words to understand the rhythms written in your hand. Last night, when the jazz turns gold, stories whisper every note a breath of flame, calling someone's long lost name. You lean your head upon my chest, the vinyl turns, the world finds a rest. And in this calm so deep, so wide, the music holds what we can't hide. In fading sun and smoky tone, jazz reminds we're not alone. Last light when the jazz turns gold, in every silence love takes hold. Let the shadows gently fall. We have this song, we have it all. When the jazz turns cold and the night begins its call, stay with me till the last light falls.
One, two, 3, 4. Palms hit bass, walks, crowd claps. Put on your shoes and slick your hair. We're headed where the rhythm's rare. The band is hot, the floor's alive. Swing a clock, come take a dive. The trumpet blares, the dancers spin. The night begins with jazzy sin. You grab my hand, we twist and slide. The whole joint jumps from side to side. Swinging all night, oh yeah. The big beef saxophones wail, we're jazz fever high. We swing all night. Bass and then trombone strut in velvet flow. Heels hit the floor. Heart skipping time. We spin through brass and sing a bride. Swing, swing, swing. Dance break, let that rhythm sting. We dip, we flip, the bass goes wild. This ain't no ballroom, it's swinging style. She sings of nights that never call, of old regrets in empty halls. The saxophone replies in sighs, a song of what if in her eyes. Her drink untouched, the hour late. She doesn't sing, she resonates. Each note a drop on window panes, each pause a space for hidden pain. Rain in her voice, soft and true, a lonely kind of jazz so blue. She doesn't cry, the music weeps and holds the heart while silence sleeps. The piano plays a lonesome trail of stolen time and love gone pale. And when her voice begins to fade, the echoes ask what could have stayed. She sings for those who walked away, but left their shadows where they lay. Rain in her voice, a haunting hue, a ghost in velvet passing through. She's not alone, though none remain. The jazz remembers, so does rain. One last note, then gone again.
Step right in where the night begins. Snap that beat, let the magic spin. She struts in heels like a runway queen, hair curled high, satin sheen. Snap of her fingers, sway of her hips. She's got swing in her sway and sass on her lips. Swinging through the smoke, watch her glide. Sparks in her laugh, fire in her stride. Every step is a sweet surprise. She's the flame to beat. Beat. She danced with gangsters, poets and kings, smoked cigars and pulled heartstrings. In every dive and neon glow, they knew her name, they let it flow. Swinging through the smoke, midnight flare, with a trumpet blare and vintage flair. She lights up rooms with every line, from Harlem nights to the moonlight fine.
boys, let the brass burn bright. Piano rolling like a juke joint fight. She's the rhythm of a restless age, every note penned on a golden page. From jitterbug steps to crooner blues, she's the heart of dancing shoes. Swinging through the smoke, timeless queen. From jazz cafes to silver screens, raise your glass, give her a toast to the dame Miss Sarah loves the most. Hold the spotlight, don't let it dim. She's the swing, the soul, the hymn. Hold the spotlight, don't let it dim. She's the swing, the soul, the
Beneath the golden evening glow, I hear that jazz begin to flow. A waltzing smoke in midnight air. Those decades past are still right there. Timeless tunes that never fade. From 45, the songs they made. That silky voice, so sweet and slow, a dream beneath the moonlight's glow. Paris in a quiet night, or New York dressed in city lights. Everywhere the echoes play of love that never slipped away. Timeless tunes that never fade, though years have flown and memories trade. A single song, a glass of red, the world goes quiet, hearts are led. And music hand in hand, two things time won't ever bend. Those vintage jazz songs softly play, they take my soul so far away, to simpler times, to warm cafes, where life was just a sweet ballet. The melody still sings in me from then till all eternity.
Flick of a match, inhale, exhale, footsteps echoing in wet alleyway. You came in like a question mark, with silver eyes and motives dark. A saxophone behind your smile. I knew this would not be mild. Whiskey whispers through your coat, each glance a line, each word a note. I danced with danger, played the part, while jazz rewrote my shadows and smoke, that's how it goes. Wherever truth the trumpet knows, this isn't love, it's something rare, a fleeting song, a midnight dare. Click, hush now. A low trumpet growl pierces the still. This jazz affair, it writes in code. In minor chords we both implode. Velvet gloves, a hidden blade. You smiled and slowly walked away. Left me with records on repeat. Your echo tangled in the beat. Shadows and smoke, that's what remains. Your silhouette through window panes. I light a match, I hum your theme. A crime, a kiss, a smoky dream. Snap, snap, goodbye. The jazz plays on, but you are gone, and I still wait inside the song. Flick of the night, you came in like a question mark, with silver eyes and motives dark. A saxophone behind your smile, I knew this would not be mild. Whiskey whispers through your coat, each glance a line, each word a note. I danced with danger, played the part, while jazz rewrote my fragile heart. Shadows and smoke, that's how it goes. Where every truth the trumpet knows. This isn't love, it's something rare, a fleeting song, a midnight dare. Clack, clack, hush now. A low trumpet growl pierces the still. This jazz affair, it writes in code. In minor chords we both implode. Velvet gloves, a hidden blade. You smiled and slowly walked away. Left me with records on repeat. Your echo tangled in the beat. Shadows and smoke, that's what remains. Your silhouette through window panes. I light a match, I hum your theme. A crime, a kiss, a smoky dream. Snap, snap, goodbye. The jazz plays on.
But you are gone, and I still wait inside